Hey guys, it's Veronica. Today I'm going to be discussing how to fix your damaged hair. So if you have damaged hair or you just want your hair to be healthier, then keep on watching. Growing up, I had really thick, curly hair, but it was relatively healthy up until the 7th grade. In the 7th grade, I decided that I didn't like my curly hair and I wanted to straighten it so that it looked good. I don't think that way anymore at all. Like, as you can see, I really do love my curly hair, so I don't think that way at all. I fully embrace my curls, but at the time, this is little Veronica, this is fetus Veronica, this is 12-year-old Veronica. I went out, bought a straightener, and I straightened my hair every single day for approximately 2 years. I straightened it practically all throughout the 7th grade, and in 8th grade there was not a day that I didn't straighten my hair. So as you probably know, heat damage is a thing, and my hair was damaged. It was dry, it was brittle. My hair used to be extremely thick, kind of like it is right now, and at this point it was just really dry and thin, but I continued to straighten it because I just couldn't stand my curly hair. And again, this is past Veronica because current Veronica is like, hello. Right now I'm just like, hey, what's up? Now you might think, okay, that's pretty bad, but it gets worse. Towards the end of 8th grade, the ombre hairstyle was trending. So I went and I got ombre. The process involves bleaching your hair, which is super damaging. At this point, my hair was really damaged. And so my hair started to break and the ends started to split all the way up and my hair kept getting shorter and shorter even though I wasn't cutting it. And this was because it was splitting all the way up and it was just a disaster. And this might be hard to believe considering I have such thick, healthy hair right now, but I will insert pictures here and here so that you guys can see this is how my hair used to look. And it's really bad, I know. I kept straightening it even after I got ombre, so it was really thin, as you can see. The bleach did not help either. So come freshman year of high school, I decided that I wanted to fix my hair, so I embarked on my hair care journey. I'm so happy that my hair is the way it is right now. I'm so pleased with the condition of my hair, and I really want to share this guide with you guys so that you can also achieve the healthiest hair possible. So the first step in restoring your damaged hair is to cut it. Your hair is the most dry at the ends, so you want to be sure to cut off at least 2 to 4 inches. And I know this is a horrible thing to hear, and I know that most of you are going to be like, but my hair's already short. I feel you. I really love my long hair and I don't like cutting it, but I had to do it. I cut my hair off, and the great thing about it is that hair grows back, and I'll insert a picture right here of how short I cut it. When it comes to washing hair, I have a few tips that can really help restore your hair. When I started restoring my hair, I used really random shampoos. I would just use any shampoo that I found. I would try different ones. I even used horse shampoo. And don't do this, please don't. I started using it because everyone in middle school was using it, and I thought that it would help my hair grow. Maybe it works for some people, but for me, it just really dried up my hair and my hair started to fall out. You are not a horse, so you're going to want to find... I'm sorry. Maybe you are a horse, I don't know. Instead of using random shampoos or horse shampoos, you're going to want to find a shampoo for your hair type. So if you have straight hair, wavy hair, curly hair, or kinky hair, you're going to want to find a shampoo that is specifically designed for your hair. There are 2 shampoos that I personally use that I can recommend for curly haired girls. The first one is the Pantene Curl Perfection Shampoo and Conditioner. I really love this shampoo. It smells really good and it keeps my hair looking nice, thick, and shiny. The second one, which I've been using most often, is the L'Oreal Ever Curl Sulfate-Free Shampoo. I really love it because it makes my hair look super thick and super healthy. You want to also wash your hair based on the type of hair you have. So if you have naturally straight hair, you're going to want to wash your hair every other day or every 2 days. If you have curly hair like me, you're going to want to wash your hair about 1 to 2 times per week. If you're in between washes and your hair is starting to look greasy, you can go ahead and spray your roots with a dry shampoo, which will help reduce the greasiness. Another really important tip I have is to brush your hair before you wash it. The reason for this is because brushing it after when it's wet can really damage your hair. Also, if you have curly hair, do not brush it after it's dry. Some of you who have curly hair might already know this, but brushing your hair after it's dry is a no-go. Just don't do it. It makes your curls look messy, and more often than not, you're gonna end up ripping half your hair out while brushing it, because we all know, all you girls with curly hair, I think you can relate. Sometimes when you brush your hair, you look at the brush and you're like, how do I still have hair on my head? Another tip I have for washing your hair is that when you shampoo, make sure to shampoo all of your hair, but when you condition, only condition the bottom half of your hair. This is because the bottom half of your hair has the most damage, the most breakage, so make sure to thoroughly condition the ends of your hair because they need the most love. So when it comes to drying your hair, ideally you want to let it air dry. But I know that there are times where we are in a rush or we don't have time to air dry. So the next best thing is to blow dry. But if you're going to blow dry, be sure to use a heat protectant. After I finish drying my hair, I will put in some argan Moroccan oil, and that's another tip I have for you guys. Go ahead and get yourself some argan oil because this stuff is amazing. I always put in a dime-sized amount into my palms and then thoroughly apply it to the ends of my hair. I don't go all the way up to my scalp. I apply it from right about here to the ends of my hair, and it will really help to make your hair grow faster. I usually just do it after I wash my hair, which is once a week, but I do use it sometimes throughout the week when I just want to make sure that my ends are nice and moisturized. You want to find heatless hairstyles that work for you. Personally, I love braids, and you can switch up the type of braid based on your outfit. Some of my favorite braids are the side braid as well as the double regular braid, like just the basic, you know, the basic braid, but just two on both sides. My absolute favorite of all time is the double French braid. I love the way it looks. I think it's super cute and I do wear it often. I also like to throw my hair up in a bun or a ponytail if I'm in a rush, and that also works because it's heatless and it gets your hair out of your face. Another tip I have for you guys, and this is like a life hack, if you're restoring your damaged hair and you don't want to use heat, wigs. And I know a lot of girls already use wigs, which I think is super great. I've seen so many girls use them on YouTube, and I know people who use wigs in real life. I think wigs are super amazing. There's a lot on Amazon that are in a reasonable price range. There's also more expensive wigs, which they're real hair and they do look more realistic, but they are a little bit pricier. In my Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, I'm wearing a wig that is not my real hair. Instead of using heat, I definitely recommend trying out a wig or a heatless hairstyle. You're going to want to drastically reduce the amount of heat that you use on your hair. And that might seem hard to do. Trust me, it was definitely hard for me since I used to straighten my hair every single day. But there are so many hairstyles you can try without using heat. And again, you can also use wigs. However, I do understand that there are times where you want to straighten your hair or you want to curl your hair and you just want to use heat. And that's okay. I recommend using heat twice a week maximum. If and when you do use heat, there is a tip that is absolutely 100%, 1000% necessary. Please use heat protectant. I like to use Treseme's heat protectant. This is their Tresemme Heat Tamer, and it protects against heat damage. It's a leave-in spray, so I recommend thoroughly spraying your hair, focusing on the ends of your hair, leaving it in for about 10 minutes before you use the heat in your hair. So go out and get yourself some heat protectant. This is a must. You're going to want to avoid dyeing your hair for a period of time. When I first started restoring my hair, I decided that I wanted to go back to my natural color, so I did dye it from ombre to brown. But that was the one and only time that I dyed my hair throughout this entire hair journey. So I did that back in 2014. It is now 2018 and I have not dyed my hair since. And it can be hard to not dye your hair because, again, I know that a lot of you like to switch it up, and I don't blame you because, again, I also really like dyeing my hair. That's why I dyed it ombre. But if you're trying to restore your hair, it's really best to not dye it. If you really, really want to change your hair color, it's best to get a wig. So I definitely recommend trying out a wig if you absolutely must change the color of your hair. Hair masks are really important when it comes to damaged hair because they will help add moisture back to your hair. And hair masks will also make sure that your hair gets stronger and healthier over time. There are a whole ton of hair masks on the market, and there's also a lot of DIY hair masks that you can try. Personally though, I've only tried one hair mask, and that is coconut oil. So to use coconut oil as a hair mask, you're going to want to heat about 1 to 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in a small dish. You want to heat it for about 10 seconds or until it melts. Now, you can use more coconut oil depending on the length and thickness of your hair. Once you've heated it, you're going to want to thoroughly apply it all over your hair. Then you're going to leave it in for about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much time you have. I usually like to leave it in for an hour, and then you're going to shampoo and condition your hair the way I said to earlier before. And afterwards, you will thank me because your hair will be so soft. It'll be like a pillow. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. What I like to do before I go to sleep is put my hair into 2 double braids. Just 2 simple braids. Sometimes I French braid it, but you don't have to. Putting your hair up in a braid will prevent your hair from getting damaged and breaking during your sleep. That's it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed this guide, and I hope that you find this advice helpful. I wish you the best on your hair restoration journey, and thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Please comment below any video suggestions that you have or any questions that you might have about the advice I gave or the tips that I provided. Last but not least, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next week.